What is it like to have your agency absolutely vilified by a major political party and the media writ large?
It's really discerning. Can you imagine that a law enforcement officer actually outdoing the job they swore an oath to do, to protect and defend the Constitution, to protect our sovereignty, and simply enforce those laws, and all of a sudden we're the bad guys? I can tell you what though, morale is high, and it's gone up dramatically since January, and it keeps rising because what we have done on the border is unprecedented, and we're just getting started.
They've tried to make this an issue of race, but if I'm wrong, you can correct me on the percentage. Isn't like 50% of the Border Patrol Hispanic?
Over 50%.
Over. So this is clearly not an issue of race.
Correct.
What you are doing and the dangerous task that comes with it is simply enforcing law that's on the books. There's no law that's being passed through Congress right now increasing your powers or anything for that matter. These are laws that have been on the books for generations. The only thing your agency is doing is enforcing them.
Exactly. You're exactly right, right? The previous administration would sit around and tell you they needed new laws. We knew that was a lie. And all they needed to do was allow Border Patrol agents to do what Border Patrol agents know how to do. And that's just go out and enforce the law. And that's what we're doing. And that's why we're seeing the dramatic decreases. You look at the numbers, our lowest recorded in history, just a little over 6,000 apprehensions in 1 month. We had 10,000 plus crossing in one day under the previous administration, right? And we're looking at 6,000 in 1 month. And then you look at the number of releases. In the month of May, U.S. Border Patrol released 0 people that they apprehended. In the month of June, another 0. Hey, and we're going to strive for that goal every month. But if you just put that in perspective, in May and June of this time last year, we had released almost 100,000 people under the Biden administration just in 2 months time frame. Now we're down to 0. And again, it's just simply by allowing us to do our job and enforce the law. It's having the support of President Trump. It's having a secretary like Secretary Noem that says, hey, go out there and do what you know how to do, enforce the laws, and deport those in the country illegally, and prevent those that are trying to come in from getting in or getting away. It's that simple.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.